Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you 5 ball mastery combinations that you can do in just a little bit of space using only a football to improve your overall confidence on the ball. Our ultimate goal is to get to a point where we're in a match and we don't even need to think about the ball at our feet anymore. We're just moving naturally with it and adapting to the situations that present themselves. But to get to that level, we need to spend deliberate time with the ball, working on certain actions over and over again until they become automatic. So these combinations are really going to help you get to that level. And just before we get into them, I want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is for about my website, 7mlctraining.com, and from websites to analytics to marketing tools, there's an all-in-one place to grow your online presence and manage your business. So jumping straight into the first pattern here, we're going to push the ball out with the outside of our foot. So we push it across, then with that same foot, we're going to chop with the inside of our foot and stop the ball. Then we're going to push it back to the middle, and then we're going to chop the ball again using the outside of that same foot. And then we're going to perform a body feint, so dropping the knee, dropping the shoulder, and now we're going to repeat the same action on the opposite side. So outside of our foot, chop, push it to the middle, outside chop again, body feint, and now we're back to the start. So let's look at it a bit quicker here. So outside foot, inside chop, into the middle, outside chop, body feint. Inside chop, middle, outside chop, body feint. And as you can see, we've got 3 movements here, so work on them separately. Once you gain confidence with them, start to piece them together. Then when you've got all 3 mastered, start to increase the intensity, make it a little bit more match-like. So outside, in, chop, body feint. Outside, middle, body feint. See if you can repeat this for 10 times without stopping. For the second exercise, we're combining another 3 skills. So we're going to start the exact same way, pushing it out of our feet with the outside of our foot. This time, place our sole on top of the ball, slightly bring it towards us, in between our feet so it's protected. Then we're going to throw a Frankie de Jong feint. So behind the ball, we cross our legs, drop the knee, drop the shoulder, and then we're going to perform an inside step over. So go around the front of the ball with that furthest leg away, and then we're going to push the ball with the outside of that same foot. So then we go across, sole, Frankie de Jong, inside step over, push. Sole, Frankie de Jong, inside step over, push. Sole, Frankie de Jong, inside step over, push. Again, go for this one for 10 repetitions in both directions. For the third combination, we're going to include some slightly more advanced movements, so make sure you've mastered each of these skills individually before trying to piece them together. So we're going to start with the ball slightly outside the center, put our foot on top of the ball, perform an L drag, so we drag it behind our standing leg and use the inside of our foot to push it across, use our opposite sole to stop the ball, then it's a roll snap, so we roll over the ball with the sole, slam our foot down to the ground to rebound it slightly in the opposite direction, then it's a Neymar chop. So we roll the ball with the opposite foot, then we chop it back. And as you can see, now it's on my opposite side. So then we perform the L drag, stop it, roll snap, then Neymar chop. So again, let's go through this one really slowly here. So it's an L drag, roll snap, Neymar chop, L drag, roll snap, Neymar chop. Then once you've mastered those movements, start to go a little bit more intensely. So it's L drag, roll snap, Neymar chop. And then go for 10 to 20 repetitions, making sure we're getting reps on both sides. For the fourth exercise, we're starting with a croqueta action. So we shift the ball with the inside of one foot to the inside of the opposite. And now we're gonna roll the ball with that furthest leg away across our body, and then watch my opposite leg. So as I roll, I then step across. So it's almost as though the ball is going through my legs, but we're stepping across to make it seem like we're gonna push the ball in this direction. And then we're pivoting on that foot and pushing it with the inside back to the middle. Then we stop the ball. Now we're gonna go in the opposite direction. So it's croqueta, roll, step over, push, stop. Croqueta, roll, step over, push. Croqueta, roll, step, push. Croqueta, roll, step, push. So once you've got confident with this one, go for 10 to 20 repetitions, making sure we're getting equal reps on both sides. And for the fifth and final exercise, we're going to combine another 3 skills, 2 of which we've already mastered in the previous combinations. And this time we're going to cover slightly less of a distance than we were in the previous 4. So we're keeping the ball in a closer proximity to us. So starting with a Busquets action. So we shift the ball outside of our center with the sole of our foot, snap it back to the inside with the inside of that foot. Then we're going to perform that roll snap action that we've already mastered. So we go over the ball, slam our foot down, snap it back, and then we're going to perform an inside step over. So we go around the ball, then we're going to perform a croqueta, and that's where we finish. And now we can get the ball on our opposite side and do the exact same movement. So it's Busquets, roll snap, step over, croqueta. Busquets, roll snap, step over, croqueta. Busquets, roll snap, step over, croqueta. So start really slowly with this one, master each individual movement, and then start to piece them together. Go for 10 to 20 reps, increasing the intensity as you get more confident with it. So there we have it, 5 ball mastery combinations you can use to improve your confidence on the ball. And just before I go, I want to say another huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I've got my very own website, 7mlctraining.com. It's become the central hub of my entire brand and has allowed me to put everything 7mlc training related in one place and take my business to the next level. And if you enjoyed today's exercises and you want to take your ball mastery to the next level, check out Maestro and Maestro 2.0, my very own 7-day ball mastery training programs. You can find those in the link in the description. But if you've ever considered building a website, you don't know where to start, check out Squarespace. They make it so easy to build a professional looking website with all their tools and templates to represent your brand or your business in the best way possible. And if you use the link in my description, www.squarespace.com/7mlc, you can get 10% off your first website. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.